wonder if anybody can hear you. All right. Hello? Well, I don't have any viewers, but let's see when people get in here. Welcome to my first ever stream. Well, if with people that's gonna be in here. Waiting on. Love, baby. I'm gonna go and post this. Yo, what's good, Sasuke?
Oh, what's good, my brother? Can you hear me?
Oh, it's not. Yeah, I can hear you. I was trying to use this for my Bluetooth, but I don't understand why it's not working. All right.
I don't know about all that shit.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
have
even know
no
you
idea.
had a YouTube channel, nigga. Send me the
Huh?
link. Send me the link so I can share the stream on
Oh, I got
Discord.
you. Let me send it on.
Hopefully, this shit don't kick me out. It's a little weird on the mobile.
Yeah, I know. I be on the mobile too, but I'm using my brother's laptop now, so um, share. I'm just gonna copy it. I'll send it to you on I'll send it to you on Discord.
All right.
Loner might come into the stream too, but I don't know. It's up to him. There you go, my G.
All right. Cool.
Are you currently reading One Piece or no?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Of course. Of course.
I'ma just be listening.
Well, no, I mean, it's just like my thoughts on One Piece are, I guess, different from a lot of people because I love the story building. I mean, the world building aspect of it. I mean, like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people give it shit just because it's popular to give it shit. Like, because there's a lot of popping anime out right now and manga out. So I just feel like it's just that it's just that the fact that it's so easy to talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when it was easy to shit on, like people love to pick on what's easy to shit on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know. It's like I don't know if people like criticisms be genuine, like specifically for Dritz, right? Like when I was in Virgo stream and Dritz just I don't know, like the way I guess he jokes or whatever. I don't know if he's joking. I would assume he's joking, but like the way it's just he jokes very condescendingly. So it's like I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like Dritz as a whole comes off as condescending sometimes.
I don't watch most One YouTubers, so I
He
can't really
doesn't
speak on
do
that.
One Piece. I mean, he does a lot of One Piece though. So that's a valid point.
Shit, I mean, in general, I usually don't watch YouTubers. Like, I watch like a couple, so I really can't. I don't know. I don't got no opinion on that.
Yeah. Well, welcome to my first ever stream. It doesn't really have to be on One Piece thoughts. I mean, about One Piece, it's just that's just what I was like, obviously thinking about at the time. So it was like,
I mean,
why not stream?
I do know, or I heard about like Orochi doing something. Like people were talking about
I
that, and it
mean,
was kind of funny because I was like in Freedom State just trolling with Orochi, even though I do believe it somewhat. But me personally, I don't like Orochi. But I was kind of
well, he's
making people
competent.
try to wait. What happened?
Well, he's competent. It might end up backfiring on him, but he's competent. He
Yeah.
got the info, and instead of being like One Piece fashion, where you get the info, they still had a plan, it still comes out and goes the way they wanted it to. No, the reason why Oda skipped everything, like people was talking so much shit. Oh, Oda skipped this, Oda skipped that, but it's just like that's like if you messing with a girl, right? The foreplay is important. The vibe is important. If the vibe is off, your stroke gonna be off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, real shit though. Like
Yeah.
I'm honest. Your man ain't going to work because he ain't like your brain ain't. Both of them ain't in one accord. Normally, ain't that some shit though? Normally, it just fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how bad she is. But anyway, I mean, I just look at it like this, man. Like back when people was shitting on my hero when it didn't deserve it, like because because reading and catching up to the manga of My Hero, it's like I really fuck with this arc that's premiering in the anime now, like season 4. I really
Yeah.
fuck with it. But it's just like I don't know, like for me, right? My Hero is so westernized. I don't like really view it as something that is like original to Japan, if that makes any type of sense.
I think I sort of understand what you're saying.
It's just like it's superhero shit. That's what the
Yeah.
West is known for, superhero shit. All Might is basically a discount Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doesn't have all of his powers, like as far as the laser vision and the flight and shit. But I mean, we don't even know if he was because he was weakened as shit. The thing I love what My Hero does is when it builds on the characters. I feel like we are kind of being too heavily focused on the main three, I guess. Dustin like to troll and call it the fucking the real monster trio. Like I don't know. I feel like Dustin is leading the charge with this shit. I know he truly fucks with it, but he be hyping. He be saucing the shit up though. I don't care what the nigga say. He be saucing the shit up. That's my man's 100 grand. But at the same time, I'm gonna keep it factual. But shout out to the 2 people watching. Yeah, I ain't got shit to do. I ain't have shit to do. I wanted to stream. I've been telling you guys I was gonna stream and stream more, and just put out more content. Because I have a lot of stuff that really be on my mind, and like, I be up. So it's just like, why not stream? I know it's gonna be a slow grind, but at the end of the day, once I have all my true paths of pain out here, you know what I'm saying? We gonna unite and fuck this whole world up.
I feel it. It's hard with One Piece to do One Piece content now, especially because it's so oversaturated in the community. Pretty much like everybody's talking about One Piece, even if that's not the main focus of their channel. It's like so many One Piece YouTubers. It's hard to kind of like
Be
carve
different
out
with
your
it.
yeah, carve out like your own lane and stand out with
Well, see,
everybody.
I don't plan on just doing anime content.
Mhm.
I want to do everything. Like, I mean, I want to have my music on here. Like, and I don't want it to like, I guess, seem like I'm jocking Dustin, but that's like when I originally started this channel, that's what I wanted to do. Like when I originally started it like years ago, like I'm talking back in high school days. When I started this shit, I'm trying to get my music out here. But the culture been so on this vibe wave now that it's just niggas be on that wave. And it's just like niggas don't really ain't nobody really trying to listen to bars.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I get that. It's your
so
channel though, so you do whatever the fuck you want. Like all you.
yeah, and that's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to do it for the simple fact that it's just like it's gonna be me, and I'm always gonna be authentic to who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm
Right.
never gonna. I'm not
No fear, the loner's here.
this nigga here.
Yo.
What's good? What's good? Man?
What's up,
Welcome
man?
to my first ever stream. It was gonna be about One Piece type shit, but I mean, it's really about nothing. I'm just bored. I feel like I should
Oh,
chop
yeah.
it over with niggas.
Right, right.
You know, just I mean, honestly, it's just like I said, I'm trying to get more content out there. Because the more content I have, the more people that's gonna subscribe, and
Right, right.
it's just all about getting my voice heard. I mean, because see, like what I have a problem with is today's society, especially social media. The shit takes up everything. Like, it's like if you're not on social media, you like a lame. Like this shit crazy. Like I just moved to a new area, so it's like I ain't got no hoes out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no drums. So I'm trying to get some more. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? I'm just being real.
Right, right. I feel you.
That's something to kick it with. You know what I mean? It ain't always just about smashing, but at the end of the day, you know, we ain't gonna win. But
Right.
it's just like it's more so about the companionship, like just to chill with a shorty. But I try to talk to Jones and they just so into their phone, Instagram, Snapchat. You got a Snapchat? No, like why? Well, why do I have to have that shit? But I would like to be considered normal.
Shit,
Man,
I
it's
got rid
like,
of Snapchat. Woo.
man, it's like crack, man. Like they gotta have it,
Like
or else,
Instagram, I
like,
have no like because I have no interest in what you niggas are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. Like everybody on the tizzy about what the fuck LeBron said. LeBron didn't even say shit. He just said, "Look, I'm not gonna speak about the situation directly. All I'm gonna say is my nigga could have waited to tweet that." And they killing this nigga. This nigga been giving out his blood, sweat, and tears for years, my nigga, for years. And y'all mad because he has an
shit,
opinion because he's a person.
shit.
Just because y'all he has a following and y'all pay him, or he gets money because of you guys. Like what the fuck?
See, but society is so sensitive,
But it's
like
just
nowadays.
America though. It's only America.
Or yeah,
In any other country, any other country, Kim Kardashian wouldn't be an influencer to the president. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't knocking Kim K. You can do what you do, baby. You know what I mean? Get your bread, do how you know what I mean, get it how you live. At the end of the day, motherfuckers gonna keep making her popping. So I'm not gonna hate on her because of the fact that she got motherfuckers that fuck with her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you.
Whether she do whatever she do, but it's just like at the same time, it's like my nigga, you gotta chill. You gotta really like understand how how shit affects the person.
Right.
Nobody always want to get followed around with cameras and damn near die because somebody trying to take a rare shot of you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to break into your house to steal your drawers and sell them on the fucking internet. Because niggas is weird. Niggas is nutty. Like
Right.
people is really nutty out here. How you
Yeah,
guys
you're
been
right.
doing, though, man?
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear that.
Huh?
I said, how y'all niggas been doing, man?
Shit, I've been chilling. I gotta do a podcast later on today, so I had to we watched like five different anime or whatever like every week. So I had to get caught up on all that shit. It's been kind of tough though, cause like I've been trying to read and catch up to all these other series. That's like when people recommend me shit, I'd be like, yo, I'm not reading that.
You can't even,
I'm just not doing it.
recommend shit to me right now because I'm not reading the shit that I really love. Like, I'm not reading The Promised Neverland. That's one of my favorite mangas, but I'm not reading it right now for the simple fact of hell, I'm not even really catching up on other chapters of like Black Clover and shit, and I fuck with Black Clover. It's like it's mid.
That hits.
I don't want to say it's mid because
Nah, it's not really mid. It's just like more like it's cool. It's still cool.
but see that's how I look at my hero, and it's like niggas kill me for that. Especially Dustin. He honestly give my hero its props when I feel like it deserves it. The arc that's playing now, fire. I have no problems with this arc. This arc was complete flame. Niggas dying and shit. Like I fuck with that because it makes people have to really like reflect.
Oh yeah.
Because you reflect on life. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a kid when somebody that you know dies. It's just like when somebody dies, it gives you a perspective like, damn, this shit ain't forever. And I feel like in anime and manga, it's so cliche to not, you know what I'm saying, to be so completely naive and not change.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's a whole archetype.
Yeah, like I fuck with Luffy, but I need my nigga to have more character development.
Oh yeah, he's just like.
But at this point, I know Oda's just not gonna do it.
Nah, yeah, he definitely
like
staying the same.
Okay.
I mean, like certain things may change. Like I've seen after Whole Cake, it's been I feel like it's been better. I honestly don't even really have a problem with Whole Cake. I feel like people give post time skip shit when I feel like post time skip has better fights. Like as far as like actually like choreographed, because I hated the Moria fight. That shit was trash. Just like, hey, I'm gonna shove a bunch of zombies in you, make you stronger. That wasn't a fucking Deus Ex Machina. I don't know what the fuck was. For real, like if like nobody can hold 5 shadows, but this nigga Luffy can hold 100. Yeah, I know Luffy's strong. Yeah, it makes sense. But my nigga, no. You know what I'm saying?
They have to have the shonen tropes and all of that. So
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like people give Black Clover shit because of the emperor died, but like it was honestly like not only was it explained, it was choreographed, and the people who do deep dives of series said that this is how it was going to happen, and then they were right.
Right.
Because he had a rune. He found a rune that ended up connecting back to the girl who he wouldn't have never known had the situation not happened. You know what I'm saying? Had he stopped light lit, we would have never known about seconds. Because the demon wouldn't have shown up. You needed a way to take him out of the story, but bring him back as an advisor type character because now he's weak as shit. We don't know what his one spell is. We're not going to find out for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just feel like people give it shit because it's not what they wanted. Like as consumers, we always think that it's just about us. The customer's always right. Not all the time, my nigga. Like the person creating the content creator, at the end of the day, has the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Now, whether you fuck with it or not, it's cast with a friendly ghost and completely up to you.
Yeah, that's like people telling like me, hey man, like jump on Kingdom. Like I'm like, bro, I'm not like finna just read like 500 damn chapters.
I'm not reading the manga that doesn't have an anime. because I want to see it choreographed. I don't think if I'm going to read something, I'd rather read a novel, like something that I'm interested in, than read manga for the simple fact that in my head, without the pictures, I can make it whatever. But with the pictures, and it's just like, all right, he does a punch. Doesn't it just doesn't accurately depict the struggles, at least in my opinion. Because hell, even with the Katakuri and Luffy fight, niggas was like, oh, they missed each other. Well, no, they actually hit each other. But just because you couldn't see it, they're like, oh, it's not. And then you have the manga elitist. It wasn't in the manga. It's filler. It's filler. It doesn't matter. It's like if you really look at filler in retrospect, a lot of it's, well, depending on what series you watch, it gives background.
Right.
Because I don't know if the Infinite Tsukiyomi thing was part of the manga, but in the anime, it made sense. It showed you how everybody got to Jonin level. Showed you that people that they were still after Gar while Naruto was training. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't the first time they tried to get Gar. The Rock Lee versus Shira fight. You know, then you had the shit that led up to Kage.
See, Naruto had a lot of underrated characters that got like overlooked a lot.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, like easily pre-time skip. Like Rock Lee was easily the charismatic character and was like hella dope.
I
And then
agree.
afterwards, he just got like overshined. Like, I'm like, dude, man.
I mean, I knew it after the tuning exams. But yeah, he's gonna get shoved to the background, to the wayside. I mean, and it threw me off when they ended up fighting Kasame, but that shit lasted. Shit wasn't a real fight because Kasame was only 30%,
Right.
which is psycho. It was that strange. One of y'all niggas eating that nigga Luna. But yeah, man, it's just like I feel like people just because it's not something that they like, they shit on it. It's like, oh, why you changing up? But if they stay in the same pocket, they're gonna be like the baby, and niggas not gonna take they have other flows or other, anything other than what they portray.
I mean, I would want a mangaka to tell their story regardless of the outside noise. But at the same time, if I see something I don't like, even if it's just something where it's like a personal thing, I think I'm still going to complain about it. But at the same time, you can always preface your comments by saying like, um, your opinion may not be like the definitive right thing,
Nobody's
but
opinion is the right thing. Nobody.
yeah,
Nothing is
I'm saying,
right
like,
wrong.
I'm saying like if you said like this is an ass pull or some shit like that, it may not be an ass pull at the moment. It could be just like something that could be explained in hindsight or something.
Yeah.
So like,
but see, with today's climate, he got kicked. I gotta say this nigga. Well, he can just join back. In today's climate, it's so easy to react. Nobody actually stops to think. Like back in the day, you didn't have. Back in the day, you didn't have social media like that. So when the chapter drops, people can immediately go react to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what's going on with the NBA situation. The fact that this nigga started reacting instead of thinking. Social media gave everybody a voice, and not everybody deserves a voice.
I think everybody does deserve a voice. I just think people have to, think before they speak, though.
No, but see the thing.
Because
Well, go ahead. I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
Oh well,
No, you good. Go ahead.
nowadays I
Go ahead.
think that even if like everybody like has an opinion, it could like still like say for instance somebody has a tweet and people like get so like heard about it or sensitive, and then like now if everybody agree like with the opposite, they be quick to cancel people and all of that shit. So it's like,
Bro, yes. Thank you for bringing that up because I seen something on my phone. I think it was someone. I don't know where I saw it. I know I was watching a YouTube video. This dude was like, he was just joking and shit. So I'm like, I see this thing about this transgender woman beating the absolute fuck out of these women. So I'm gonna call it what it is. That's a nigga beating bitches' ass. But because niggas so afraid to offend people and hurt niggas' feelings, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? So you let somebody get they skull bashed in just so you can make somebody feel okay? Like it's mental illness in my opinion.
I say yes. Oh,
I feel like you can go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I say yes because that trans person is part of the agenda of the elemental P groups. So like they have to protect them. So they gotta be all you was trying to defend yourself.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, I mean, because I can give you an example. It's like they said love is love. You can't help who you love, right? You can't help who you like, right? Yeah. That's their they can't help that that's their preference. They can't help that they are attracted to men or attracted to women or believe that they're a woman in a man's body, specifically the transgender. I don't care what you do, but it's just like, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop babying these.
I talked about this on Grimstream for a little bit, but like my opinion when it comes to I'm not talking about the transgender thing because I think what I'm talking about is in a broader sense. Like when it comes to like, let's just use the transgender thing as an example. Like if they want to be called a pronoun, like they don't want to be called he or she,
yeah,
what gender they're
no, fuck you. I'm not. As a grown ass man, if I see a nigga with a beard, some titties and a dress on, I'ma still say, nigga, you bugging. I'm a woman. Who's a nigga? I mean, you can't change your chromosomes, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how much plastic surgery you get, how much shit you can get them to nip and tuck and take away and add and do this shit. You can't change your chromosomes. It's like, why even have a gender reveal party? If nowadays gender is a spectrum, if gender is a fucking spectrum, why have a gender reveal party? When you first bring a baby in the world, they always want to have a baby reveal party, a gender reveal. In this day and age, so you just gonna tell that baby what it's gonna be? You know what I'm saying? It's like basically having a 5-year-old that whenever they don't get their way, they cry, and you continuously give in and give them their way. They're gonna continuously do this shit. Why? Because they know they're gonna get away with it.
See, it's like
And then go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's like they like to say, well, we don't want to be objectified and singled out and all of that, but you got a damn movement and group of
They still let
letters.
everybody else out. So
Yeah, like you got a group of letters, like basically doing the same thing, singling you out, putting you in a category. So how
and then,
is that even different?
exactly. And then it's like, how dare you say, um, how dare you call me homophobic? How dare you label me because you are not happy with yourself? Because that's what it is. The niggas ain't happy with who they are. They don't know themselves.
Yeah, like how I am is I don't have a problem with anybody. You can be whatever you want to be, but what I have a problem about if like you throwing it in my face, okay, then yeah, I have a problem like with it. Yeah, like like you can be whatever you want to be, just like don't try to like hang it in front of my face and be like, well, since I'm gay, then you have to respect my gay ways.
I don't have to respect anybody. That's the thing. Everybody's
Exactly.
entitled nowadays. I don't have to do
Um.
shit. Only thing I have to do,
Yeah.
stay black, make this money, and die. That's it. That's the only things I have to do. Everything else is
Yeah.
optional. Everything else is a choice. And see, that's what people don't understand. Everything fundamentally comes down to a choice. You
Yeah.
choose to
But
do whatever you choose to do. You choose to let people affect you. But people say
uh-huh.
you choose to let it affect you, or you could choose to let it roll off your back. I'm guilty of it. Like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect because nobody is. I'm continuously striving. But if you can't see the problem, then that is a huge problem.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, because it's a slippery slope, man. You telling people they saying you can't help who you love. A pedophile can say the same shit. I can't help that I'm attracted to kids. But niggas still condemn that shit, right? That shit ain't cool, right?
Yeah, yeah, they'll play it off as a mental illness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of tricky things out there, but it all like points like to a choice. Shoot, life is a choice.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose to end it right now. It's a choice. So stop making excuses. Stop saying that, oh, it's because I'm gay. Oh, it's this. No, it's because you're an asshole. Like, I hate people already. So all going off the bat, I already do not like you. I hate everybody the same. I dislike everybody the same. It's just if when I get to know you, then I dislike you less and less until I actually like you. That's just how I am.
Right?
So, I don't subscribe to that shit. I shouldn't shudder because, it's cringy as fuck. I feel like it's cringy, so I shouldn't just turn my nose. Like, I could be making out with my girl in public if I had one. I'm single as shit. But I could be making out with a chick in public and they niggas still gonna look at me weird. If I whip out my dick and start fucking her right there in front of everybody, they gonna look at me. People gonna crunch their nose up. Some motherfuckers gonna look because some niggas like that shit. It's just your perspective. What you choose to let affect you will affect you.
Yeah, I hear you.
So don't come crying to me. And that's the thing. We baby them. Everybody's such a baby nowadays. It's always about emotion. You cannot talk to somebody about gay being right or wrong, logic. Because
That's the whole.
everything they're gonna say is emotionally based. I feel. That's it. That's the only thing you're gonna hear. I and feel, and then whatever bullshit they speak.
That's the whole thing, but behind this, there's a social justice thing as well.
Yeah. That's why when I got called out by BMC, I happily agreed. And then going back and looking at it back. I mean, now in hindsight, I wasted after the first 30 minutes. It was a body. I didn't have to do anything else. I could have just left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna change their mind. Because in their world, we're the weirdos. Because we don't fuck any and everything. Like niggas like I'm a pansexual, so you buy? Because it's only two sexes, my nigga. You like it's not 50, however many you feel. Like if I wake up and feel like a wolf, am I a wolf? Or am I delusional? Which one? You can't have them both ways. And I don't know if that makes me seem like I'm angry or a hater or whatever niggas want to call it. It's the truth. People don't want to accept the truth. Just like I don't know. Because I feel like I can deadass talk about this shit for a while. So, if there's anything else that you wanted to chime in, Sasuke, you can.
Well, I was just saying, me personally, when I look at this shit, like I said, I look at it more in a broad sense, not just like something specific, but you can call it what it is. Like if someone said they want to be called like if they want to be called a female and I know damn well they're a male, like I may have my own opinion because I agree with you on the whole two genders thing. I've never been subscribed to the whole there's like multiple genders and like there's like 1,000 and all that shit. But at the same time, I think when you look at people more as individuals and not as a group, I think it's easier to just like a common.
I mean,
no, I know you can't do that.
You can't individualize them. They don't want to be.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, when it comes to people trying to push an agenda, I don't look at them like whoever it is, like if it's on Twitter or something, and they're trying to push some type of agenda. I don't look at them as the group trying to push the agenda. I look at them as them trying to push the agenda. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, okay. What I'm saying. Well, okay. Let me spin it to you like this, right? Mm-hmm. Say the exact same thing happens, right? And you say something because they clash with you or whatever. So you say something back.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna highlight what was said to you. They're gonna highlight what you said, dissect it, pick it apart, put something where it wasn't, and then say, "Oh, I'm being bullied." And then you have thousands of people because they subscribe to the same way of thinking as you. People weaponize the shit. Because
oh, go ahead.
No, you straight. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I do think, like with the whole, like it's Hollywood specifically that has the whole the gay rights thing pushing a lot of things, but I don't know. Me personally, I don't look at it the whole movement as bad all the time, except when it comes to like you already talked about the whole canceling shit. Because I do think people just there are some people you don't have to change everybody's minds. If someone have an opinion on there only being two genders, I don't think that's something that you have to change to be a good individual.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact. And that's where we have everything fucked up at. People are taking opinions as facts and facts as opinions. Backwards as shit. Because in actuality, you're either born with a dick or you're born with a vagina. Ain't no, that's it. And maybe if you wanna say the third gender is if you got both. If you want to classify that. But it's only two. Let's stop. Let's call it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's stop babying motherfuckers. Because you won't have a whole world of babies. All we doing is raising grown-ass babies. Niggas killing themselves because of what niggas say on social media? Are you serious? There's niggas out here whose family shooting up every day, who got little brothers and sisters that they gotta take care like they kids. And you mad because you ain't get enough likes on your picture. Niggas don't fuck with you. You ugly. Whatever the case is, my nigga, it shouldn't affect you. But because everybody's on it, because it's the norm, because if you don't, you consider it weird. The only social media I have is Discord and Facebook. And I'm barely on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just don't understand. It's not foreign to, I guess, but you just hate to see it. Lorna, you got anything to say about this? You've been quiet for a minute.
Be chilling.
Guess not. I guess you're just chilling. Good. I just wish people would just let everything be. I just want people to be real, man. And everybody fake. You can doctor anything on the internet.
Yeah.
And and we gotta stop this men rule the world shit. We gotta stop that. Because men don't do shit but act on the behest of the woman. And let's just keep it a whole being. Because they run the world with that pussy. That's what we want. These bitches nowadays, bro, they be trapping, they be tricking the fuck out these niggas. Niggas just be giving them for no reason. Just giving them bread. Like, nigga, you working to give her your bread? You know why? Because every nigga want to fuck her. Because we want what she got. That's the ultimate goal as a nigga. I mean, besides making it for. Go ahead, Luna. My bad. You ain't talking a minute.
On that note, have you seen that movie Hustlers yet?
No.
That's that's essentially what you just like said. Like they was it's the one with J-Lo, you know.
Yeah.
When they husbands all get locked up and then they got to take over the business.
No. Like this is.
Oh, is it a new one? Because if it's new, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Like essentially, J Lo is like the leader, and like
Yeah, she the queen.
yeah, like and like this is strippers, and like all of them was like tricking Wall Street people, taking they taking all their bread, drugging them and getting them so that like they can like sign off checks and approve it and everything.
Bro, women can get away with murder, bro. I'm telling you, they really can, bro. And honestly, I want to start a nonprofit for niggas like me that got falsely accused and convicted because they should serve some penalty. Like that shit ruins the man's name. Lying and saying somebody did something to you just because they didn't want to have sex with you, or because they didn't want to give you the time of day because they thought you was ugly and they hurt your feelings. You gonna ruin their whole life, and then even if you get caught with it, even if she get caught, she just fuck it. They slap her on the wrist. When if it's a robbery, the person that they're not trying to kill is the women and kids.
Yeah.
Unless they just savage like that. You know what I'm saying? Women have all the power, my nigga. They bring us into this world. They make us do shit. How many times your mother asked you to do some shit that you knowing fuck you don't want to do? Because that's your mama, you do what? Exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because they have all the power. If women really wanted to control everything, all they gotta do is band together, and say, as the entire sex as women would have to basically essentially go on a lockout.
No, that was a movie about that.
Right.
Yeah, but but I'm saying
Yeah, like it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was a Spike Lee movie.
Which is why I didn't watch that shit. No, for real, we gotta stop. Niggas gotta stop just promoting shit just because they black. No.
Oh, you don't mess with Spike Lee?
I mean, like some of his films is cool, but that one was I didn't
Well,
know.
I mean,
I understand the premise, but the execution, like when I seen the trailers, it didn't make me want to go see the shit. And even it be movies that I want to go see that I don't. So it's like,
yeah. See, he made the cause I'm from Chicago, and so when like he made the shop rack, like I'm like, man, I was mad. Cause like people don't even act like that in Chicago.
no, it's a perception. It's certain places.
Right.
The thing is, every state is hood. Every state got its real quote unquote real niggas.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at the shit that I did in hindsight, I was dumb as fuck. Like stupid. Like that street shit is dumb. It's so stupid. Because
See, but you had to learn about it more though. So you learn from your mistakes though.
No, granted, but you got motherfuckers that keep going back. That started getting locked up around the same time I did. I got locked up at 11. Niggas getting locked up around the same time as I did, but they keep going back. And I admit I kept going back for a while, but after I got had to turn myself in for that sexual assault case that I didn't do, that was the last time that's the last time I was in the cell. I said never again. I'm not putting myself in that position. If I am going back, it's for murder. It's for a body. I'm not going back for less. And you gotta fuck with my brothers, you gotta fuck with my fam for that. And I mean, you gotta really fuck with me to even consider that shit.
Right.
But motherfuckers do it because they want to sell drugs. My nigga, it's not that hard to get out here and get a factory position job. You may not move up, but at least you may not move up to having hundreds of thousands of dollars. But nigga, you ain't got that shit now as flipping. You quote unquote flipping pies, but every time niggas need whatever, you gotta re up. Every time you re up. Nigga, you ain't got this shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta niggas gotta really tell it like it is. That's why the world's so fucked up. Everybody's so scared because they don't want people that's gonna pull out that contract. It's like, why can't somebody support somebody and they be their own entity? Why is it that they have to be pushed together? If you understand what I mean.
Jealousy
Yeah.
sometimes.
I feel you.
But why though? Where does jealousy come from?
Deep from like probably something
No,
like
I mean
past or
like
deep down.
Fundamentally, what is it? Like when you get down to the when you get into its most basic form, what is it?
A feeling,
Greed.
I guess.
Exactly. An emotion.
Yep.
It's an emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So,
why I say like I just I say what I say, and just like you ain't gonna please everybody ain't gonna be okay with you, so that's
see, I
just
don't
how it is.
Yeah, and a nigga like me, I don't care.
Exactly.
Great. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when motherfuckers get ads and all that stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's cool. But I don't feel like just because I have ads on my channel that I should be constricted with my content. As long as I'm not on stream beating my dick or fucking somebody, I don't feel like they should, you know what I'm saying, be able to demonetize it, because at the end of the day, it's for entertainment.
Man, you can have the most positive thing or say the most positive, like, speech or whatever. Somebody is gonna say something. So it's like,
That's a fact.
yeah, so it's like you just do what you do, like, like do it how you want to do it.
Hey, yo, Payne, I gotta head out.
Yeah, I'm about to end it in the next 5 minutes anyway. It was
All right, then.
definitely dope having you guys in the stream. My first stream ever. Like the stream, I know there's nobody really in here, but I gotta grind these out. So I gotta grind these months and this years and shit out, for when I finally do grow, and it's not, and hold on, pain ends, my nigga. All my
Man, I
past,
was
yeah. Oh, go ahead. You can go ahead with the outro, my nigga.
yeah, man, I was trying to have like people like join, but ain't nobody around. Like,
Yeah, no, I know. I might do another stream tonight, depending on if I can get some smoke, so I can like freestyle and like, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of shit on this channel, and got a laptop now that I can use. Still building my way up, but yeah, man. Thanks. Thanks shout out to Sasuke and the Loner, man. Appreciate you guys coming through.
right.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. We out.
All right, peace.
All right.